sequences, chord sequences, or anything like that. Rather, it's more similar to a modal style of music, in that is you just have one set of notes that you're going to pick from and stick to those notes for the whole song, possibly over just a static bass note that doesn't change, and all your improvisation and composition devices are going to be based on that fixed set of notes, and it's almost like the limiting factor of the notes is what really pushes you to make something that's interesting to listen to, and also pushes you to focus more on the rhythmic aspect of music rather than just relying on harmony. So the main concept of North Indian music, Hindustani music, is called a raga, and that is, best way to think of it is, rather than a scale or anything, is just a framework of notes on which you can draw on for improvisation. So you might have, in a traditional ensemble, you might have the tanpura player. They'll be playing just a set of 3 or 4 notes, outlining the root of the chord, and maybe the 5th. And they'll just keep droning with no real rhythm. And then on top of that, you're going to be picking from your notes. Have different sections. There's rhythmic sections and ones with, everyone playing together and an ending. The bit I just wanted to go over quickly was the intro, which we called alap, and that is really just a free time, or like rubato, as you may know it, introductory section where you set the mood for the piece and introduce the different notes of the raga that you're going to be playing on. So I was just going to teach you one of my favorite ragas to improvise on, and that is called Hijaz Bhairav. So this one, I think it's a 7-note raga, but it's not anything that's related to Western music. It's not a very common scale. You get so those of you with melodic instruments, you can have a try. Probably the closest thing in Western music to this would be the double harmonic major scale, which gets used a lot in Eastern European music, Romanian music, so it's also called Ukrainian Dorian or the Gypsy Minor. If you're starting on D, you're going to have a flat 9, your major 3rd, then your 4th, regular 5th, 6th, or you can have a flat 7 as well, or so it alters between either having a flat 7 or the regular natural 7, so you get 2 variations. So it's quite similar to the Phrygian languages, but you get that extra, that's why they're called double harmonic major, because you've got that natural 3rd as well as a flat 9. Instruments such as the santur, you would use more percussive techniques, because it is a percussion instrument, set of strings on a box, and you hit it with mallets. So it's like a piano, but you're not pressing keys. So you'll get people playing. Thinking about chords and how are the notes playing relating to a chord, and where am I going to go next, rather than just think, home is here, how far away from home can I get while still finding a way back? And those of you modal jazz, a lot of modal jazz is heavily influenced by this. So John Coltrane, Eric Dolphy, Sun Ra, people like him they studied a lot of this type of music, and it really helped them appreciate modal jazz as something not to be viewed, like not to be played for its restrictions, but to be appreciated for the fact that despite so many restrictions, you can create something greater than the sum of its parts. But yeah, I just wanted to share that. That's just a small tool you can use if those of you on melodic instruments can have a go at. And there's lots of hundreds and hundreds of different ragas that you can try out, and they all have slightly different bits about them that make them unique. But yeah. Alright, thanks.